Hello, my brothers and sisters all around the world, but specific to you, my brothers and sisters, American brothers and sisters. My name is Juan Fernando Garcia Echeverry. I am Colombian citizen from the city of Medellin, a beautiful city. You can figure that out. I started the Christian life on 2013. All that year, I started a new process to start changing so many things in my life that God wanted to change. I used to be a mess guy, but now God has already changed all of that, and I'm really glad of that. Okay, the thing that I'm going to start talking about is quite a lot about my life. In 2014, I took a decision, like in the beginning of 2014, because in 2013, on December, I went to a missionary camp, and I didn't know what was a missionary. I didn't know what was a person who goes everywhere to share the gospel. I didn't know that, to be honest. I was going to the church, but nobody was telling me, hey, this guy is a missionary, this guy. Maybe I was really new, but anyways, in Colombia, now we are just getting something new to be a missionary. God has been awakening us. So they offered me to go to that camp, and I did. So after that camp, my life changed completely. Everything, God did something amazing with me. To be honest, I can't explain that. It's something that I don't have words to describe that. But anyways, in 2014, that was an awesome year because God started talking to me really close to me. Like every day of that year, I was like, oh, God is alive. God is next to me. He just reply whatever I say. Is that possible? Yes, that is possible. So I took a decision to be a missionary. Oh, what is that? Well, yes, the decision was to be able to do the God's will. Well, I don't think that is only for missionaries. That is also for Christian people. Every Christian is a missionary guy. Every missionary guy is a Christian guy. So I say, Lord, I'm willing to do your will, whatever happens. But once I took that decision, so many things in my life started going on. Things like I want to be brief, but I was living with my father, but I had to stop living with him because resources, he just break down with a wife that he used to have. So when you separate, you just sometimes lose so much money and so many things, problems. But anyways, he told me I cannot continue supporting you, feeding or studying. So he told me that I needed to move to my mother's house. So I moved to my mother's house, but she did not really agree with my commandment to God, my commit to God. It's hard because in a place where you're not comfort, because somebody is not agree with your feelings, with what you want to do, is not good. But anyways, I started my developing as a missionary because I took the decision to continue being a missionary. And we're talking about 2014. In the middle of 2014, I had my first missionary trip there in Colombia. And my mother told me, if you go to that trip, you know what? You should forget about my support. My support, feeding you, giving you a house, a place to live, and as a study. You know what is something that I really want to tell you? Before that, she offered me to start studying as a aircraft pilot. That is the dream that I always have in my mind. I love planes, but I love more God. You know what happened? She told me, if you go to that trip, you lose everything. And I was like, that made me tremble. I was like, what should I do? And you know what? God spoke to me at the same thing every day. He was over there just to talk to me. And he said, in Genesis 12, you know what? Just get out. Leave that. Surrender your dreams. Surrender your will. Surrender what you want. You took a decision. You want to do my will. Is that right? And I say, yes. Go ahead, go to that trip. I will show you things that you don't know. So I say, wow, that's crazy. So many people blame me and say, you are so... You can imagine the words, because I left all of that. My mother is a person with good resources there in Colombia. So everybody was like, how are you going to prefer that than be in a good place, good ranch, good car, anywhere you can go? And it was like, you know what? I surrender all of that. So I went to my first missionary trip.